Why your job turned into a game you can't win. Let me open with a line that might sting a little. The moment your job turned into numbers, it stopped being about doing good work. That is not an opinion. That is a law. And most people have never heard of it. It is called Goodhart's law, and it says this: when a measure becomes the target, it stops being a good measure. In plain English. The second your boss starts managing you by metrics, the job quietly turns into a game. And the goal of the game is no longer doing the work well. The goal is hitting the number. And once that happens, everyone changes their behavior, including you. Think about it. You are told productivity matters, so you rush. You are told response time matters, so you stay glued to your phone. You are told customer satisfaction matters, so you say yes to things you know will blow up later. On paper, the numbers look great. In reality, the job gets worse. This is how good people burn out in successful departments. Here is what usually happens. At first, the metric is helpful. We track orders, calls, tickets, output, time. Then leadership starts watching the number too closely. Then bonuses get tied to it. Then promotions get tied to it. Then suddenly the number matters more than the outcome. That is the exact moment Goodhart's law kicks in. Quality drops. Shortcuts appear. Common sense disappears. And the weird part is this: nobody feels like they are doing anything wrong. They are just hitting the target. Let me give you a real example most working people recognize. You are told to close X number of tickets per day. At first, you solve real problems. Then you realize the system rewards speed, not depth. So tickets get closed faster, not better. The metric looks good. The customer is still frustrated. The same problem comes back next week. Now leadership says, why are tickets increasing? And the answer is buried under the metric they created. Here's another one. Safety incidents. A company announces they want 0 incidents. Sounds great. What actually happens? People stop reporting small issues. Near misses disappear on paper. The numbers look clean. Then something big happens, and everyone acts shocked. That is not bad workers. That's bad measurement. Here is where this gets uncomfortable. Once a workplace becomes metric-driven, honesty becomes risky. If you slow down to do the job right, you look inefficient. If you raise concerns, you look negative. If you think long-term, you look like you are not a team player. So people adapt. They optimize for survival, not excellence. And here is the part nobody tells you: high performers are often the worst victims of this system. Because you are capable, you learn the game faster. Because you are reliable, you get more targets. Because you hit numbers, expectations quietly rise. Until one day you are exhausted, confused, and wondering why your best effort never seems to be enough anymore. Now here is the key shift I want you to hear. You cannot change Goodhart's law, but you can stop being crushed by it. The first move is mental. You need to separate your worth from the metric. Metrics are tools. They are not truth. They measure activity, not value. They measure output, not judgment. Once you understand that, you stop taking bad systems personally. Second move. Stop over-optimizing. If a metric rewards speed, do not race to be the fastest. Be steady. If a metric rewards availability, do not be instantly reachable. Be reliable within boundaries. Consistency beats heroics in metric-driven environments. Third move. Protect the invisible work. The thinking. The prevention. The things that stop problems before they exist. Most systems do not reward this, but smart managers notice it over time. And if they do not, you quietly build skills that travel with you to the next job. Finally, understand this. If your workplace only talks about numbers and never about judgment, trust, or craftsmanship, that is not a failure on your part. That is a system doing exactly what it was designed to do. Your job is not to break yourself trying to win a rigged game. Your job is to play it intelligently while preparing your exit options. That is not being cynical. That is being awake. So if lately your work feels shallow, rushed, or oddly meaningless even though the numbers look great, now you know why. It is not that you stopped caring. It is that the target replaced the truth. If this helped put language around something you have been feeling at work, do me a favor. Like the video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. It helps this channel reach more working people who need to hear this before they burn out trying to win the wrong game. I'll see you on the next one.